yeah, man, I love a Jamaican actor, but at the same time, I'm alright with the the non-Jamaican because the man they look on it from a business perspective. I say they want to reach a wide audience, and if they might get to the wide audience, them I forgive what the audience them what them think the audience them want. You know.
So what you say about him sons and him grandsons, them might not as famous in the acting world, but
Right.
they have pulling power as well. Things say
All right.
it's a
So
possibility they could have used one of them.
it could be a possibility. I me can me probably sure. Me not gonna say I'm 100% sure, but me know say enough of them probably get approached for play it. But because them are not the actor, you have to understand this now. For example, a Damian Marley should have probably have played a role, or when him son named Kimani or one of them. You see me?
Yeah.
If they them could have put one of them for play it, but at the same time, Kimani, right? Me see somebody in the comments say Kimani too gangster basically. So
Yeah.
him can't go pull off the road. Damian Marley, our junior gang, whichever you call him probably not look for act. Him don't want to act, you see me? He just want to sing, So maybe the family overall, when them look into it, them and say, yo, better, it's best to make somebody an actor play the role, because them probably pull it off better. Bring that almost a little authenticness to it where, Bob Marley love laugh and know him jovial too. Cause me I watch
Yes.
yes, me I watch the what you call it, the trailer. I mean I
Right.
said that you kind of play good,
Yeah.
that's based off of the trailer so far. So an actor can bring that authenticness to it compared to if maybe one of him son or grandchild.
You think that they might not be able to, even though they
Hmm.
understand Bob Marley and his personality,
Right.
understanding it is one thing, but to
But to
play
mimic,
to mimic it and to
yeah,
channel that energy is a whole different
the,
thing.
a whole different thing. You need an actor on that because Bob Marley was a very energetic person as well,
Right.
full of life, and very
Right.
conscious. I like some of them conscious, and so, but you need somebody to bring off that authenticness what Bob Marley used to bring back in the days. Me never live to see him, or me
Right.
never born
Right.
to see him, but by when me see the little videos and all of that, you can see the type of person he was, and it's hard to find somebody
Right.
to play that role, you know like when I'm family member, I would assume. So that's why them avert to go into the to a actor.
Right.
Hmm.
I mean,
But
yeah. Go ahead.
hmm
Sorry. Go ahead.
no, but may I say, at the end of the day, the good thing about it is that the message right I bring,
Right.
you know, and that are the main focus of this movie. you know. And me fully tell every Jamaican, me not even talk about Caribbean, me not talk about American, me I tell Jamaicans
Right.
to watch this. Yes, me. Don't be biased and say it's not a Jamaican. Cause we Jamaican, that's how we stay still. And understandable, but you know, we fully encourage them to go watch it when it come out.
A part of me, is like I get where you're coming from when you're saying that, like, why should we even care, like, who, if the actor isn't Jamaican or doesn't have a
Right,
rich Jamaican accent. But
right,
the greatest thing is that the the person playing him is basically a thespian, somebody that's,
right.
what I mean, the creme de la creme up there, which I believe this guy,
Hmm.
Kingsley Benadir, he is creme de la
Right,
creme based on the roles that he has basically done in the past, his background and
right.
everything like that. So there is that one side of me that is like, okay, well, that's cool that, they're, basically using somebody that can bring out people to sell tickets. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
everybody already know Bob Marley, but I mean, everybody don't know Bob Marley as far as, like, on a movie's perspective, because this is the movie world now. This isn't just music and documentary. Now this
I
is
think, yeah,
the movie world.
yeah,
So I think that in a sense, I feel like that's a win, and I'm pleased with it in that sense. But then there's another side to it, to where I'm like, it just, in a
yeah,
sense, it's kind of a little bit cringy to hear the accent, and it's not
yeah.
like completely Jamaican. But then, I
Jamaican,
mean,
yeah.
I guess it doesn't bother me as well, I mean, it's one thing to talk it like outside of the
Right.
movie, you know what I mean? Is what, but like
Yeah.
to put it in a movie that's gonna be timeless. You know,
I,
for some reason, I was like craving to see like one like somebody that's Jamaican. If it's even like a young guy, we probably don't have like a bunch of stuff under his belt,
right.
but he's there's guys that they don't have a lot of under their belt, but they're really good actors and they really know how to capture the moment and capture the personality. So I think that side of me is kind of like eager to hold on to
And
that part, you know.
and I'm on the same boat as you. But again, as we say, one movie where we can think of will come close to portraying Jamaica, and in terms of with the dialect and content, is probably Shatters, right? But also in Shatters, them have to adjust the way them talk as well. You know, in terms of them not
Yeah,
talk full blown Jamaican. Them
Jamaican,
have to talk
yeah.
make Americans
That
understand,
they
right?
were talking
And
like
then
yeah.
and then I'm gonna show you another levels too. Look on one of our biggest movie, which is should be a Jamaica movie, because this movie bring us to Hollywood basically. Cool Runnings, right? Cool Runnings was one of the next movie where we never have Jamaican actors that acted,
No, I think two of the actors were Jamaican. I think there was like four
but
guys playing the lead, and two of them were
right.
Jamaican. Yeah.
But them wasn't full blown like have that
No.
strong dialect there as well. Yeah, them probably was Jamaican, but them live here for a long period and have the American accent. So them could use a full blown Jamaican, because most of the majority of the audience wouldn't fully understand,
Right.
right? Where we're saying and stuff. Another thing when we look at with Bob Marley too. One of the reasons why I think them that for really go out and source an actor for if you play Bob Marley
Right.
is because of his features as well. Remember, Bob Marley was black and white basically. His father was a white man and his mother was black,
Right.
so he wasn't full blown black. And just me, just thinking about it, I don't know an actor like that where would have real in a Jamaica would have could have played a role, you know. So maybe that was another aspect of it.
But not
Them just need
because
somebody where
not because we don't
have that look
know
there too.
not because we don't know any, that doesn't mean there isn't. I mean, Jamaica has like literally a whole film industry, and I wish I knew somebody personally that's in that
Right.
industry that I could bring them up. Maybe in the next episode or something like that, somebody
That would
will
be
reach
good.
out. But
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure Jamaica has like a whole movie industry. You know?
Mm. Yeah, man. Me know Jamaica have a whole movie or film industry, but you see the vast majority of talent where Hollywood bring, you
Right.
have talent for everything basically. So me know when these scouts before them create the movie, when them a look for a person for play Bob Marley, I would assume they would take Jamaica first,
Right.
and probably never find that person where fit the criteria, as well as me say. It could be that as a possibility. And then another thing when me look on the fact that the family was okay for this film to go ahead and produce, tells us that they were okay with whoever playing as well, you
Right.
know. So that kind of tell me
Yeah.
that probably them could find the right authentic person in a Jamaica, I would assume,
But
but mm-hmm,
yeah, but I think I remember when this film was when this was being filmed, when they were casting the film. I remember
mm-hmm,
I saw something come up to where there was some type of debate about who's gonna play the role, even before the movie was filmed. Because I
right,
remember when they started the casting. I don't know if you remember,
right,
but when they start, it was something that came up in the air, and it was. I don't remember where I heard it, but it was somewhere I heard it, and that's where it
mm-hmm,
all started until this day, to where the movie is actually made and the trailer is
yeah,
out now, and then
yeah,
there's people talking about it. I don't know how many people are talking about it in the media
yeah,
as in depth as how we're talking about it.
right,
But
right.
it's definitely a topic. I've heard it here or
It's
there.
gonna be a topic, but Tristan, it's got to be a topic because again, at the end of the day, yeah, you have a actor that is not Jamaican. Again, remember when we say at the first part, this is a person with Jamaica claim,
Right.
right? We claim this person. everything about this person, what he does, the music, everything we claim. So guess what? The fact that is not a Jamaican playing this role, of course we're going to talk about it, and that's
Right.
understandable. But again, another thing when we look upon, as we say, when you look upon the family perspective of the fact that they're okay with who playing it, and the fact that Paramount, which is a big company, one cast a actor like this, it tells us a lot. First thing, a monetary thing, because they want to reach a vast audience. They want to reach a lot of people, basically. Because when this going on, look on this, when this going on movie theater, right? And you have a Jamaican or authentic Jamaican a play, and it then a movie theater, gonna get a lot of people are gonna jump to go watch it like that, because enough people are gonna say them to understand what the actor is saying. But when
Yeah,
you get eh?
go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish because I'm gonna say something. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. But me I say when you get American or somebody with a, let us say, American dialect, or what them would call proper English, when they get somebody like that playing the role, I think when them look for that, that is better on their part. Them the mind a person that try talk patois,
Mm.
you know, because at the end of the day, as I say, it's just the audience for them I try reach out to. 'Cause on a Jamaican audience, this movie is for alone.
Okay.
Majority of this movie I go watch by overseas.
So, all right. I don't know how much um,
Mhm.
laughable moments are going to be in this film. But all I know
Right,
is Bob Marley wasn't always serious. Bob Marley's,
right.
if you look back at the history of Bob Marley interviews, there's
Hmm.
almost every single interview that Bob Marley do, there was like something laughable about it.
Laughable.
And,
Right.
and don't get me wrong, this is not to ridicule the legend, but it's just
Sure.
that his personality was so jovial. Even when
Yes.
he was talking about serious issues, Bob Marley was still able to say things that make people
Hmm.
chuckle and just basically and that's his persona, right? So
Right.
here's the thing. I'm I'm hoping to see. I want to see this movie because I want to see if Kingsley Ben-Adir is gonna have
Right.
that charisma like Bob Marley, to where he could say Jamaican jokes in a Jamaican accent.
That that would be
I
good.
met the movie theater pull up with laugh.
Right.
You understand what I'm
You know. You
saying?
know. You know. One of the thing is, me watch the trailer a while ago. Right. About probably about 10 minutes ago before me come on, and there was a part in the trailer where them a interview him, like Bob Marley the actor. Them a interview the actor,
Right.
right? And him pull it off to me. Him pull off that Bob Marley to me when him ask him something. You see him get that little laugh there, and him attack me. I say honestly, me don't know the full movie go,
Right.
but by the little trailer what me see so far, me personally, I am pleased so far. Me now go around it, me have a second doubt on it in terms of not even doubt, but me have a second perspective as a Jamaican. So it's not a Jamaican a play, that authentic Bob Marley.
Right.
But again, as me say, it could be so much factors why them could get a Jamaican for do it.
Okay. So all right.
Hmm.
So do does Hollywood think Jamaican actors are not competent enough to play Jamaican roles? I mean,
What?
we've seen so many movies,
Right,
like Belly and a bunch of different movies, right?
right,
Where they basically have Americans or people from other countries playing a Jamaican role, and it's not even like some of these roles are like lead roles, right? To where
yeah,
you say, okay, well, it's a lead role. They need somebody that's gonna bring people to sit, to buy tickets and stuff. So it's more
right,
understandable that way. There's like throwaway roles that are like basically extras that are Jamaican, that have fake Jamaican accents. So my
yep.
question is, do you think Hollywood has a perception of Jamaican actors as being incompetent enough to even play a Jamaican role?
You know what? To be honest with you, again, me still a believe is that Jamaican actors is let me tell you this. This is what me see so far is that again, Hollywood, anytime Hollywood portrays someone, right? It's not even Jamaican, even if it's Spanish. A lot of times them still use their American actors to play that that role, right? In this case, as Jamaican, one of the reasons why I believe they use Jamaican, not Jamaican, American actors to play a Jamaican role again is because our dialect, you know. I think that because our dialects are strong, if you use a Jamaican will be authentic with it. Yes, them like hear it, but in a movie when them are, when them are have a movie and so them probably like tend to use another American actor so the audience can understand basically.
Right.
Because when you listen to American I try talk Jamaican, them attack it in a proper English term then. You know what I mean? Compared to we Jamaican when we attack. We just straight with our dialect.
It's more relaxed. It's more relaxed.
It's
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
That's
So
a fact. Yeah.
I believe that's one of the main issue. You know, it's just like I watch a movie there. I don't remember the movie exactly, and it was Christian Bale play Italian basically, Italian mobster, and
Right.
Christian Bale is American. You know Christian Bale, the one who play Batman.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he's American, but yet still him a play a Italian mobster. Them could I
Right.
get an Italian for do it, but again the name as well. You bring you see me bring the pulling power in our movie. You know. So
No,
I think
no,
that's one
I
of the
see what you're
reasons. The
saying.
dialects.
With so many Italians or Italian
Right.
cultured individuals in the country,
It,
you would think that
look,
there would be an actor that would be able to
there you go.
pull that off, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, Hollywood have so much talented actors there. Instead of them a go guy, Italy